Hello everybody, this is Adam here at A Strings, and in today's video we are taking two guitars with very similar applications, and we're going to ask you to tell us which you think is best. So in this video we wanted to test the Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster and put it up against a guitar that does something very similar, that's been in the market for a fair while longer. Godin have a range of guitars that are sort of dual purpose, both acoustic and electric, and some with the multi-axe even have Roland synth access too. So, and they've been doing it for a long time. So we wanted to see how something relatively new to the market compares to something that's been around for a little while. And to be honest with you, we've done the recording and we were quite surprised. We were quite, you know, blown away by what the A6 does in comparison to something that is so new, like the Acoustasonics. So let me quickly tell you what is in each of the guitars. I'll tell you the setup, and then we'll get some sound samples and you can hear them both side by side and let us know what you think. So the Fender Acoustasonic, if you would have seen them by now. Of course you would have. We've got a few videos on this channel showing all the different models, and we've got comparisons and side by sides. They're all on the channel. Go and have a look down there somewhere or across there, whatever. The Fender Acoustasonics are paired up with Fishman. And essentially what we've got is an onboard Fishman Aura. We've got acoustic profiles, we've got electric profiles, and with the electric profiles we're running the Fender noiseless pickup that you can see just in the bridge there. And we've basically got our 5-way position switch with 2 positions of acoustics on each, apart from our last 2 where we've got an acoustic and electric blend, and then we've got 2 electric sounds on position 1, the last position. And that's all accessed through the what would have been the tone knob. So you can go all one way is one profile or one sound, all the other way is another. So that is the Fender, the Acoustasonic. With the Godin, a little bit more simple. We've got 1 acoustic sound and 1 electric pickup that provides us with our electric sound. We've got a Godin proprietary under-saddle transducer, or a piezo if you're unfamiliar with the term. And with that comes a volume, treble, middle and bass on our sliders, and we've also got a blend which we can blend the acoustic and electric in together. On the neck pickup we've got our volume, a treble and a bass. Let's get into some tones. My acoustic setup is into the Udo Rosner Da Capo 75, catchy name. We are DIing out straight into our mixer. We are just using this as a neutral platform with a little bit of reverb, and that's going straight into our recorder. Both are going through that, being treated in exactly the same way. Then on our electric side, we are going into the Blackstar Studio 10. This is the EL34 model, and we're doing cleans and drives, mic'd up with an SM57 into our recorder. Now, there is some chatter on the line, on the internet, about the Acoustasonic being able to go direct into a PA, and obviously because all your sounds are being produced by the Fishman Aura or the Fender noiseless with a profile on it, you don't need an amp, and that's absolutely fine and that's great. What we wanted to do is we wanted to replicate those same sounds. We wanted to have the even playing field with both guitars. So because this doesn't have a profile or a voice or is being treated as such, the A6 I mean, we wanted to put them in level playing fields. What we did is we chose our favorite sound out of the Acoustasonic, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 8 acoustic sounds that we can choose from, I think, 7 or 8. We chose our favorite acoustic position to compare it with it, and we'll tell you what we thought at the end with all of our comparisons. So that's it, that's our chain. Let's get into some sounds. Tom, let's go.
Thank you.
So there we have it. That is the Godin A6 Ultra, something that's been on the market for a little while, compared with the relatively new Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster. Now there are some instant comparisons or instant features on either guitar that I think are probably fundamental in terms of choosing something. The biggest thing for me is the outputs options. On the Godin, we've got two output jacks. We've got an independent for our acoustic and our electric. Now, you know, in terms of switching, you can have one going straight to an acoustic amp, one straight to an electric guitar amp, and you can change it. You can literally change it on the fly with the blend slider that's there. Easy peasy. It's as easy as changing pickups, you know, a pickup selector switch. Now, with the Fender Acoustasonic, we have one output, and we can change from our acoustic to our electric sounds as easily, just with the pickup selector switch. But we are going to be running into the same source, so you'd need something like an A/B pedal. I personally have the Acoustasonic Telecaster. I run into a pedal that gives me an electric guitar amp IR, and then when it's on the second channel, it's a neutral channel with some compression and EQ. But that's the way that I use it. Obviously, other people do it, you know, in other different ways, directly into the PA and just letting the profiles create the sound and not have an amplifier in the way. But it's something to think about. Two outputs on this one, single output on the Fender Acoustasonic. Now, speaking of options, that is the big thing when we're comparing these two guitars. We have 10 options with a blend of each position with the Fender Acoustasonic. So that's two profiles per selector switch position that we can blend. So, you know, we've got a lot of options there, a lot of scope for being able to mold and create a sound that we want. That being said, doesn't have onboard EQ, where the A6 does. What we will say is, with the A6, as soon as we plugged it in with the acoustic sound, amazing. It sounded great, and in fact sounded better than some of the profile sounds on the Fender, the Acoustasonic Tele. Where we lack there is that is our one sound. We can EQ, and that is it. But it is a great sound. Other small differences, you know, we've got a much flatter radius on the Godin. It is much more of an acoustic guitar. In terms of playing style and playing wise, I did struggle when I was going back and forth between a radiused instrument like the Acoustasonic and then a much flatter radius. It was quite difficult to get used to sort of playing the bits sort of in the same vein. But that, I think, is it. The humbucker in the neck, does it lack some versatility? I would probably say so. If you're doing stuff like, you know, if you want something like, you know, a nice bitey kind of rock sound, it does get you there. You know, our treble was whacked up full, and you know, we were having to adjust the tone on the amp to try and get some of that kind of cut through. But again, I personally feel like a British pickup with the option to roll the tone off is probably a lot more versatile. But that is it. You let us know what you think. You let us know what you thought was the better acoustic. Let us know what you thought had the better electric sounds, whether you've got either one of these. If you do have the Acoustasonic, it would be amazing to know how you use it live, because there's so many different ways you can use it. And I'll use your tips, and when I go out and play live, I'll say, this person from YouTube taught me how to do this, da 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 da. Not that there's anyone there to watch, but I'll say it anyway. It's fine. So that is it. That is the Godin A6 Ultra up against the Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster. Let us know what you think. That is the most important thing. We do this for you. That could be it. We'll write a song. We are A-Strings. We're a music shop in South Wales in the UK. astrings.co.uk is our website. You can go on and find all of the products that we stock, all of the brands and everything else. You can find us here on YouTube. We've got Instagram, Tom's amazing Instagram, at A-Strings UK. Facebook, A-Strings Guitar Specialists. Come along, say hello, and join our little family. Do it. If you like the video, please click like and subscribe. You know the drill. It's the button and it's the bell and thumbs up and all this sort of stuff. Subscribe. And if you are new, hello and welcome. And it's amazing to have you on board. Thank you for subscribing with us. And we look forward to, you know, providing you with lots more videos and speaking to you in the comment section below. So that is it. I have been Adam for A Strings, and we'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Bye-bye.